Hello everybody and welcome to week 2 of the Devlog. I got a lot done this week, so I made the map a lot bigger, added a lot of stuff, fixed a lot of bugs I had, such as like when I had one player jump, the other player would fall through the ground. That took me a little bit of time to finish. I make it so that you can only jump twice now, so you can't just fly around the map everywhere. I'm still gonna have to play test the weight of the guys, because right now it seems a little too floaty maybe. I also got these guys to stand in front of each other and stop, as well as there was a bug where if I moved in between them, the ray casting would stop and they'd run into each other, but I fixed that. As well as I have wall jumping set up, so you can jump off a wall, or you can even hang on to a wall and then jump off afterward, stuff like that. And that's a bug right there that I'm gonna need to fix. Oh no, I remember what I was trying to do here. I was gonna set another image in front of this wall here and use this one just as a trigger for the little minions walking into it, so that they'll actually contact it and call upon it later on. So that's the point where they actually will cause the enemy health bar to go down. Whereas I'm gonna put an image in front of this wall so it looks like it's hitting the wall, but it's not actually. I have an invisible nav mesh right there so that it will actually be hitting the wall, but the little minions will not be hitting the wall. Let's go check out some of the other designers' games.
Alright, Parker, show us your progress.
Alright, so this week hasn't been too busy. I kind of got all the technical stuff done last week. So it's all just been kind of like level design and then play testing and iterating and just trying to make it so the game kind of works. I found out that my initial concept was too ambitious. Like I was gonna have it so you have like 11 letter words and you can like get to use your entire hand and your nose and your tongue to like make do a big combo. But keyboards can only register a certain amount of keys at once, so I had to limit myself to 4-letter words. So this whole week has just been like testing what words work, what words don't, what kind of fun position can I do, and how fast can I make the players move their hands. Right. So I kind of have this one level done. The keys now like light up. You have a health bar, and like I pulled out the screen a little bit so you know what's ahead of what's gonna come up next. And yeah, I'm slowly like polishing it, trying to make it.
Oh, you lost.
Yeah, trying to make it more interesting, and kind of working with that weird limitation I found out.
All right, good luck, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, Luke, what have you gotten done this week?
This week, Kevin, let me show you. So, I mean, last time I said I wanted to kind of increase like my communication with the players so they knew what the hell was going on. So, like, the big way I've done that is like now, instead of these crazy long integers, you now have these little bars that go down at randomly generated rates. I'm very proud of that.
That's great.
And along with that, you have a little timer up here that slowly ticks down. Currently, it's at an extremely high level, but we can let's show it on a different mini game here, and make them run. See, it's a shorter mini game, so it's a shorter time bar. I also lost that mini game. But that's the big thing that I've done, and then along with that I've also made the system that I was talking about, where essentially it tells you that you've lost. However, the problem is, if you observe, actually it's not working now, which is a pain, but the problem is it only appears for like 2 frames, which is a problem. So now this week I'm going to be focusing on basically fixing that so that the you lose message stays on frame long enough for the player to actually see it. And along with that, I'm going to be building the 3rd and possibly final mini-game, and adding in some kind of Five Nights at Freddy's-ish tidbits, because it is like a weird story game in a sense. So yeah, that's next week.
Awesome. Let's film the Devlog.
Oh Jesus, he's here! A wild Kevin has appeared. Okay, so here's the updated thing. There is now 2 buttons. Super revolutionary. Hit the button, the messenger thing pops up, and you can respond now. more stuff.
Alright. We'll check back next week. Hey Ren, what you got this week?
Alrighty, so what we've done is we literally have a start screen now, and a start button, and hold on, let me die. So when you die, the game over screen now sends you back to the menu. No! Menu. Level select. So now we have a level select screen, which is, whoa, my computer ran out of power.
We're back.
Alright, so that's fixed. So now you have a level select. So each one of these buttons will take you to a specific level. And what they are going to do is that every time that you get through a level, it unlocks the next level in the level select, so that you can't just like skip the levels. But for now, it doesn't do that. So let's go to the best level I've got right now. So this is level 7. We've added ramp pieces. We've also fixed the character physics, so it's a little less floaty. He actually falls now. But we have pieces that you can go on but don't move. We have these pieces which scale up. These do the same as the other walls, but they scale up and down. So this is way too easy to win. Oh no! Okay, this gravity's way too much. Yeah, I gotta fix the gravity again. Also the hitboxes. There's a couple adjustments that have to be made, but mostly what we worked on this past week was stuff like this. Just updates with like new things and the level select menu, and next week we'll have, you know, better physics.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there. Didn't see. Feels stupid doing it again. It's take 2. Because fucking Kevin put his fingers in front of the camera. I'm Riley Horowitz, and I'm working on a roguelike top-down, probably kind of shooter because there are projectiles. Think Binding of Isaac, but not orthogonal aiming. What I've been working on the past 2 weeks is making a fluid motion system where you hit the WASD keys and the little guy on the screen moves around and it feels good. It's very important that it feels good. And then also, if you want to come in right here, we got this beautiful start screen. You just click right to begin. Revolutionary, I know. Boom. Start screen. You got this little man, he's moving around, he does what he do. You hit the little shift button, bang, he dashes, and you can move and dash, and it's like, wow, you can just, all kinds of movement open up to you for dodging and dashing. And you may be asking, but Riley, what do you do in this game? And I would tell you, nothing yet. Quit being impatient. I've only been working on it for 2 weeks, and I run into some road bumps. At first, the movement felt really, really clanky, really bad. It didn't feel good. And so I worked on making it feel real smooth, real nice, real mwah, yes. And then the dash was like, oh boy, you're fucking flying across the screen, that's no good. So I had to fix that. And then, you can change rooms, by the way. Beautiful, mwah. When you change rooms, your momentum would like stop. And that doesn't feel good when you're just running around the world, so I had to fix that too, and that's been the last 2 weeks. So this next week, I want to implement enemies and fighting those enemies, and maybe some random room generation. That's important. The game is called Incubus. It's about going to sleep and fighting your deepest, darkest demons deep within.
Beautiful.